We live. Check something real quick. Let me check his something.
Yeah, it's the same shit. You gotta change it.
Alright. Alright, man. I'm finna go on at least a 8 to 10 win streak, bro. Cause this shit is hard. Side though. If it ain't on this, it's on co-op. The fuck? Yo, I can't use Shoei for my. Nah, hold on, whoa. Hold on, bro. Damn. Man, what type of shit is that? Oh well. Bro.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Trappers taking on the Gamblers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
course he got pull schemes, bro.
All right, ready to go here. Gleyber Torres up to hit.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Fought off foul. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The catcher, Dalton.
Here's the catcher to hit. Dalton rushing. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. And there's a ball.
Low. Way to lay off that pitch down.
Sanchez gets under it. Makes the grab, one away. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Late swing. Foul to the left.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. Slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
He's under it. 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Colson Montgomery. In the air out to center.
Drop.
And that is that. We go to the bottom of the first. Stepping in, Kyle Higashioka. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Fouled off left side. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The 0-2. Ball one
No,
there.
that's it.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And that holds the go-ahead run at second base. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Jake Berger.
Ball.
That one off the mark. 1-0. Higashioka leads off second with nobody out. Next pitch misses. And that's ball 2. And another ball.
3-0.
I didn't even want it there, bro.
And it one-hops the wall.
And
it gets by him. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. And he'll pull into second safely. Here's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball,
Oh my God.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. Here's Gunnar Henderson. He was drafted out of high school, but for a brief moment, he thought he'd be playing college baseball at Auburn.
well, unless he was drafted in the first round, the plan for Gunnar was to go to college. So when he became the first pick of the second round, it took some convincing to go pro.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Jordan Alvarez. That's down and in.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Hold on.
That one
2-0
missed.
the count.
Getting tired.
New pitcher on here, Jose Leclerc. He's into the game with the bases empty. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Gone. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. And now the center fielder, Ryan McKenna. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Nope, that's
Next
outside.
pitch misses
Ball.
outside, and it's 2-0. Just
No,
missed.
that missed.
Now, you don't want to swing at nothing.
3-0.
Like, you not this disciplined, bro.
That to right. Sanchez ranging after it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Top of the second. Here's Joey Gallo. The Trappers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat. Out of him right here.
They say you win.
0-1.
Foul ball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Derek Hill will hit next.
The center fielder, number 3, Derek Hill.
Hit on the ground to short. On the run, sends it over to first.
He ain't get
Got
it.
him. Nice play. 2 outs, base is empty. Brett Harris getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Hey.
Damn.
2 outs, base is empty. Check swing went around. That's strike 2.
Bro, like, I ain't even go all the way.
1-2.
Struck him out looking.
Bro.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. On the ground to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's Elliot Ramos.
Every hit he's had, not even timing
That
none of them
misses.
shit, bro.
And
Like,
it's
what the
1-0.
fuck?
1-0.
The fuck am I playing, bro?
Just missed.
Nigga hasn't had one good swing time hit.
3-0.
Squirts away a little bit. Sanchez gets his lead at first with nobody out. And ball
That's
4,
ball
2 aboard.
Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So the lineup flips over. Now at the plate, Kyle Higashioka.
Now pitching, Ryan Presley.
Swings through that one for strike one.
There's an
Zero balls,
opportunity
one
to do
strike.
some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a
That's a
pitch that
ball.
you can handle.
That one not close. 2-1. First and second here, no outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Oh my God!
There's a swing and a drive. And that ball is out of
He hit
here.
it 355.
And they boost their lead. It's 7-0. Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. Lifted in the air, right field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. That's out number 2. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football. Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hill under. And that
Try to
ends
do
the inning.
something.
This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty
He
pitch.
get up.
McKenna makes the catch, and there's one gone.
But just late.
And here's the first baseman, Jake Berger. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Berger, the base runner at first with one out. And a strike to Gleyber. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability to go to school on Iglesias. That's one, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out. Keep the runner out of scoring position.
So it's their last chance in this one. And here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. This could end it. McKenna makes his way towards it. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game. This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. All right, ready to get underway. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. That's in for a strike at 95. And we are underway. And a foul ball.
Oh.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Jordan Lawler now at the plate. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
That's a foul.
Just
No,
missed the
that's a
inside
ball.
corner, and the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Max Muncy. Swing and a miss.
0
2
balls,
outs,
1 strike.
bases empty. Next offering is fouled back. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1. Just missed.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy can do some real damage.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Hey!
Check swing, called strike. And it's even up.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
2-2.
That smash towards center. Rodriguez right there to make the grab. And there's one away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Carson Williams. That catches the corner. Outside low. And the count even 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-1.
Swings and misses. 2-2 now.
2-2.
And a curve misses outside.
That's a great
Count is
take.
full.
Tried to get him to chase just outside the zone, but he wouldn't offer.
On the ground to the left. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. 2 outs, bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Curtis Granderson. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Back up the, oh, that got him. The throw is still in time. And they do. And we're back. And now the DH, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Luzardo back to work. That finds the mark on the
God.
inside corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The only adjustment
1-1.
he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that's a fair ball.
That's tough. Ooh, let me chill.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And that is out of play. Alvarez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering is downstairs.
Ball.
And he takes a strike. And there's 1 down. So digging in, Walker Jenkins. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Inside, just missed.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And there's the automatic. Man at first, 1 away. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Got him swinging.
This pitcher is crazy.
Here's the second baseman, Carson Williams. Foul ball there. Two outs. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Right through there, got him.
Bro, what the fuck?
We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Jake Berger. That's too low. 1-0. And another ball. Check swing, and he went 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
2-2.
Ground ball right side. Williams fires over to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one
2-1.
before. Breaking ball misses down and away. That's a little bit low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And that's outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great
Ball,
spot
that's
for a
down.
hitter to be in.
The pitch. And ball four,
Nope, that's
two
ball
aboard.
4. Runner
That
take
just
your
came
base.
apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And now it's Matt
Right.
Olson's turn to hit.
The last thing
Yeah.
he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect
0-2.
many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1 ball,
Pitch in
2
the dirt.
strikes.
Now 1-2. Into center. Rodriguez racing after it. Pulls up and it drops for a hit. Cut off, throw to third. And that's the second out of the inning on the force play. Now he can't
Right on
get
the
back to
tag.
the bag. Oh, no. A huge. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Dalton rushing. And strike one to the catcher.
Going to really need
0-1.
to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Strike two.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty,
0-2.
knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Foul ball still 0-2. And that one is inside ball one. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. On the ground. In plenty
Got
of
in.
time to first, and a couple of quick outs. So the batting order turns over, and now it's Frankie Lindor. Struck out swinging his first time. Now a screamer into the outfield. Granderson
Oh, my
brings it
God.
in for the third out.
Can't get nothing. Nada.
Bottom of the inning, digging in, Cal Raleigh. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And that
That's
one
a
is
ball.
downstairs, and that's ball one.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game. When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Byron Buxton. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
And that's
1-1.
outside.
Hold on, bro. Let me take this shit off.
On the ground, could
Double
be
play.
2. Lawler over to second, on to first, double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4
Double
double
A.
plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball
Ball.
being such a team sport.
ball,
Bassano
no strikes.
stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That misses
Nope,
the zone,
ball.
and now 2-0. And another ball. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
He was waiting on it.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time.
Come
He stayed
on,
balanced.
bro.
He squared it up about as well as you could possibly
Fucking
ask.
bat.
Just
That's a ball.
missed.
What's a good pitch there?
2
Really had
balls, no
some run
strikes.
and finished a little up and in just on
Ball.
the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it,
3-0.
you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
And it's filled up.
He normally does damage
Full
on
count.
that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there.
I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Out towards left center. Ramirez on his way over.
Thank you.
He's got it. That is the inning. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Jordan Lawler.
What you got?
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. And that one
That's
missing
it, ball.
inside a sharp slider.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Upstairs.
Ball, that's high.
And it's a ball and a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That one the other way, and there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Bro, how many times, bro? This nigga's so weird, bro.
First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. And that's outside.
1-1.
That pitch in for a strike. And a count 1-2. And a slider misses down and away.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's a ball.
The next offering misses. Ball 3. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate.
To the crib.
He'll score. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. Julio Rodriguez digs in now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. He was late there. Strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
That clips the corner.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Ground ball left side could be 2. Berger to second, and a run scores on the double play. Now it's the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Right side, Bazana. And that is that. Bottom 4, here's the left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's off the inside corner. And now it's even 1-1. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 2-1.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him,
Bro,
but he was
late,
ready
bro.
for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Next to hit, Jake Berger. Grounded out his first time. In the dirt,
1-0.
ball 1.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That missed. That's
And
the ball.
that misses. 3 balls and a strike. And that's ball
Take
4.
your base, ball 4.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just...
That one is absolutely belted. And gone! Second home run of the inning for him. And they add a pair. It's 3-2.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Griffin Jacks.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Outside. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball up the middle. To first.
He's up.
Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Here's Matt Olson. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now the catcher up to hit, Cal Raleigh. And he's already singled in this game. That one fouled off. And that one wrapped foul. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. And that one is out of here. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they add a couple more. It's 5-2.
Sometimes a pitcher just has to tip his cap to the hitter. That was a really good sinker
rewatch
down and out of the zone. The place you want to miss, but the hitter looking down there clearly gets to it, and he gets it up in the air.
1 down. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1.
Now pitching.
When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed
That's down.
and
That's
the
a ball.
defense early on. Walker, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
1 down, base is empty. And there's a
That
ball.
missed. That's a ball.
Unless he beats himself,
3-1.
somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much
2.
forget about it.
Count is full.
That's a good
Ball
at bat
4.
right
Take your
there. He
base.
was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Back to the top of the lineup. And now Travis Bazzana on the ground. A second, might be 2. Toss to
out.
Muncy. And there's 2 down. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail. And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Carson Williams. Just off the inside edge. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard.
Nope,
it's
that's
shut
it.
down inning time.
Popped up. Bazzana in position. Makes the grab. 1 away.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus. But They should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Rushing stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Upstairs.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. So up next, Manny Ramirez.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
And that one fouled off. Rushing leads off first with one away. The other way.
Come on, bro.
Suzuki
Like, how the
pulls
fuck?
it down and he makes the catch. 2 away now. Here's Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 in this one.
Now pitching. Kevin Williams.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-4. Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Lawler. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Up and in, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings and misses, struck him out. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now Curtis Granderson. Walker back to work. Just
No,
missed.
that missed. That's a
Well,
ball.
these players really impressing me with the quality of their
1-0.
bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And that
No,
is downstairs. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball popped up. Muncy corrals it. And there's 1 down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Berger,
Yeah.
batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now, Seiya Suzuki came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Slider right there.
0-1.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And that's a foul ball. And that's downstairs.
That was my first game.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Haven't won yet.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one looks like trouble. Lead runner around second. Coming home. The relay. Tag. Not in time. He scores. And they lead by 2. 1 out. Runner at second. Clark, the next to hit. Check swing.
high.
Did he
That's a
go?
ball.
No, he didn't.
Hee-haw.
And the slider just misses.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs.
Yeah.
So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Game take like 40, 50
And
minutes.
a big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to
Runner,
it.
take your base.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Kenley Jansen will take over here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Jenkins going back. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up.
Yeah, like 40, 45,
so 2 away,
maybe 50.
with runners at the corners.
It'd be taking forever.
Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. He's already homered in this game. That misses. And that is ball
Can you
one.
give me the strike,
Jansen.
bro?
He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. And that's outside.
That's
and now 3-0.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you. And it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And that'll load the bases. So they're all loaded up. Buxton getting ready to hit.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him
like,
first base
bro.
with a quick free pass.
Give me the
loaded
strike.
up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And that's in for a strike. And the count even at 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And that skips in the dirt. Suzuki
2 balls,
on
2
third.
strikes.
Clark on second. Raleigh on at first with 2 down. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Lindor on to first. They limit it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Max Muncy. There's the strike. Muncy measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds. Usually a third baseman, but today starting at first. Bazana on to first. They get the out on Muncy. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back there. And it is out of here. He'll touch them all. It's 6-5. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Strike on the inside corner.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Walker Jenkins will hit next. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike. That's a ball. Outside.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
No, I wanted to touch him. What?
Brings it in, and that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazana. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
It's 0-1.
That's out to center field. That's a base hit.
Die for the
ball,
ball,
aboard. Now here is Carson Williams. That's inside.
1 ball, no strikes.
In for a strike, and it's 1-1.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation run on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Curtis Granderson digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in an at-bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
1-1.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Just missed. One-run game, one out, one on. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's
like, who else do I put in, bro?
Now pitching, Josh Hader.
And here is Jake Berger. And that one is downstairs. Ball one. Still only one out here in the inning. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Jenkins. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. Doubled his first time up. And a foul ball. 2 runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. And takes low for ball 1. In there at the knees. On the ground, out to short. Slings to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. And we're back. And now Carson Williams. And a swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that one missing low. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Dalton Rushing, the next to hit. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Makes the catch for the 2nd out. Manny Ramirez getting ready to hit.
Manny Ramirez.
That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a drive. Deep right field. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. And they're chipping away. It's 8-6. 2 outs, nobody on. Francisco Lindor will hit next. This to center field. Williams makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Tony Clark. And that one ripped into right.
He let it drop, bro.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
In there at the knees, and the count is 1-1. Part of what makes Hader's fastball so unique is that he gets carry on the fastball up in the zone, and yet he grips it like a sinker. So technically his fastball is labeled as a sinker. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and a base hit right there. Rodriguez hustles to get it in. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning. And now here is Cal Raleigh. In there, and it's 0-1. And Hader's been one of the best strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. That one inside, and it's 1-1. Ripped on a line. He's got it. Runner tags at second. But now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. Byron Buxton now at the plate. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Now 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
That's a ball. That's inside.
Ball two. Clark, the lead runner, out at second. Olson at first. One gone. That's down and in.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And there's two down. So digging in, Travis Bazzana.
Now pitching.
And that's in the dirt. First and
I don't know
second,
why I
two
put it
down. Here at the bottom of the seventh.
Never did that shit.
Off the mark there.
That's low. That's
and
a
that's
ball.
ball two. That one missed.
That's
So
down.
definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And now it's going to be Carson Williams.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Might just try this shit at this point, bro. Cause goddamn.
2 outs. Bases are full. And that's down and away.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That missed by a lot. 3-1 now. Out front and foul to the left side.
Bro, what
And
the
that one
fuck am
goes
I
straight
playing,
to the
bro?
backstop. And he comes in to score the wild pitch.
Like,
So bases all loaded up. Granderson digs in now. And that one fouled off.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. 2 outs. Got him. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th at the plate. Jordan Lawler. And that one handled. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
That clips the zone, and the count 1-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one fouled off. 2-2. 1 out. Base is empty. Hit in the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Olson handles the chance. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Jake Berger. Williams back to work. Pitch misses. 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Emmanuel Clase.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swings through that.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Outside low. Gonna count 1 and 2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The turn by Williams at second. Throw to first, but he beat it. So now here's the DH, Tony Clark. In the air, left field, down the line. Ramirez racing over to make the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Olsen stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a ground ball. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Gotta be shit.
And here is Cal Raleigh.
Like, come on, bro.
Here's a rocket out to left. Ramirez makes the play. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now here is Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Hauls it in for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
He's 2 outs away. Jenkins, the next to hit.
0 for 3 in this one.
And it's fouled away. Iglesias in his 10th season, 35 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. On the ground to first, Olsen. And he's out on the tag.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
So they're down to their final out. And the batter now, Carson Williams. And there's the strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. They're down to their final strike.
0-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Whatever, man.
Fires to first. And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
9-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Get back check. Play a conquest real quick. No, never mind.
Hello from Petco Park in beautiful downtown San Diego. Diamond Dynasty baseball on tap tonight. All right, first pitch coming up. And starting this one, Zach Wheeler. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Late swing fouled off. High in the air, out to right. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Anthony Santander at the plate.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. One down, base is empty.
Ball. Down.
Just missed. Swing and a ball hammered left field.
No.
In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. The throw into second.
Almost
He's got
by
a
3,
double.
man.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Up the middle. Throws to first in time. Judge out on the play.
By 3.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Marcelo Meyer getting ready to hit.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. But no advance. That's ball 1. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Late with the swing there.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And the sweeper misses for a ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Higashioka up with it to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Line drive. That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside.
Ball.
Instead, good quick hands allowed him to
1-0.
get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
At the belt and fires. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That
That's
just
ball 2.
misses. The count now 2-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Kyle Higashioka now at the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hodges over at first with 1 away. Little trouble with this one behind the plate, and the runner holds. Out to center. Judge has it sized up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Trout swings, hammers one, deep left field, and it's off the wall.
For the crib.
Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
And there's a foul ball.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
That pitch clips the outside corner, and the count is even 2-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
There you go.
And they hold him at third, 90 feet away with 2 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball. But it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Yeah, the batter now, Christian Moore. Pitches in there.
Damn.
Strike one.
82?
A dive.
Oh,
nice
wow.
stop from his knees. The throw. What a play. Inning over. Back here in San Diego, top of the second. Now the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. Wheeler back to work. Line drive. That's a base hit.
But the ball just gonna keep fucking
Here
rolling.
comes the throw into second base.
Shit.
The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
2 balls, no strike.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. That's That's one way to quiet the crowd. And they lead it. It's 2-1. And Gary Sanchez at the plate. Jacob Junis takes over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That's off the mark. And 1-1. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process. And if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. Next offering down low and in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. Tommy Edman at the plate. And that misses. Ball one. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. O'Neill puts it away. Out number 2. Gil Hodges digs in now. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. That one ripped. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Back here at Petco Park. Now at the plate, Key Brian Hayes. And fouled off. Check swing went around. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Headed towards the corner. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Should be extra bases. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one misses. 1-1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Go.
Oh, my.
That one's got to feel good. It's 3-2. And now Gil Hodges. And that misses off the outside edge. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0. Rogers. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back there.
Oh, my.
Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 4-2.
Change that picture, nigga. Change that fucking picture.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Higashioka. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. It's 0-1. That's hard hit on the line.
Oh my God.
Makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. But 2 round trippers in this. And welcome back to the ballpark. DJ LeMahieu to start things off. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. And that will fall. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Waste no time there. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter. But when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
And another ball working down in the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
Runner takes off. That one to first.
Bro,
and it stays fair. Oh, can't pick it up
Oh
cleanly.
my God.
LeMahieu
Come
headed
on,
for the
bro.
plate. He'll score easily.
Yo.
Picks himself up and
right in front of the
got
ball.
the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Hayes to first, and one away in the top of the third. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcelo Meyer. Just missed. It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off and throw.
Throw the ball. Throw the ball.
Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball one. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Fair ball. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Here's Gary Sanchez now. Thought looking his first time up. New arm out of the bullpen. Angel. De Los Santos.
Counts 1-0.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hit in the air, center field. Trout settles under it. Squeezes it. And that's the third out. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Here's Mike Trout. Pitches in the dirt, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Fouled off. He was late.
But what am I doing, bro?
Sanchez gathers, throws, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
You just throwing bullshit.
Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit slowly on the ground.
Weak ass fucking hit, bro.
Over to first. Out on a bang-bang play. Christian Moore will hit next.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
Ball one there.
Moore.
Now that's smacked to right center. And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Not close with that one, and the count even 1-1. Just missed. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Trying to send this to extra innings.
Oh my God.
Full count now. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Makes the grab, and that is the inning. Back here in San Diego, and here comes Tommy Edman. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Line drive down the line, and it's foul.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Hard ground ball for a base knock. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high.
Now a chance for Gil Hodges. Hit on the ground might be 2. More for 1. And 2 away now.
Well, the reliever comes in, takes care of that inherited runner, gets that ground ball double play, and now he can work on one more guy to get back in the dugout.
LeMahieu, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
Damn, boy, you need to let me do this shit.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Ball 4, he walked in.
Swing the bats, bro. You're not good. I promise you.
Here comes Anthony Santander
Oh,
in a big spot.
Counts 1-0.
This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
I ain't doing that shit, bro.
And that one fouled off.
Two balls,
in the dirt, but kept close. But no advance from the runners. With the go-ahead run at third, here in extra innings. Pitch misses
Oh,
there.
he's swinging, bro. Like what?
He's been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Thank you,
left
bro.
field.
Like, not good.
And that's the third out. Back here at Petco Park. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Judge really on his horse for this one. And a quick out, number 1.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to. Want that one back, no doubt.
Adam Dunn getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Ripped, but it curls foul. With the winning run standing at second. And here in extra innings. That one ripped, but foul.
Oh,
he's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
The winning run on second base.
Ball 1.
Just misses there. In the air, left side. Ozuna running hard.
Oh my God.
Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Gil Hodges, the next to hit, 1 for 2. Tap foul at the plate. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Hard hit to third.
Can't get nothing,
Tag
bro. Like,
out, and they cut down the
come
winning.
on.
Now running at second base, number 3, Jeremy Pena.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer. Suarez back to work.
Ball 1, no strike.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. And he hits a ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. One up, one down. High leverage spot coming up for the big bat of Marcell Ozuna. That misses. 1-0.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from
1-1.
scoring.
That ball's foul.
And the runner's coming home. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
What are you doing?
Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home. Fires over to first. That ends the frame.
He quit? Bro.
Here's Mike Trout.
Leading off for Louisiana, the right fielder, Mike Trout.
That one outside.
Outside.
And we're underway. Grounds one to short. Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's the catcher to hit, Jason Varitek.
Batting second, the catcher, number 33, Jason.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. O'Neill makes the play. 2 up, 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in The gaps, they practice.
And we welcome you to Laughing Mountain Park. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Dominican Republic taking on San Diego. Digging in, Gil Hodges. And now he steps off the rubber. To the right side. Walker takes it himself, and an easy out to start the game.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Tyler O'Neill in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And that is out of play. One out, base is empty. And now 2-1. Just off the inside edge. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Next to hit, Kyle Higashioka. That one finds the zone. 0-1. They say you win.
0-2 is the count.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So that's two straight two-out hits.
Back-to-back base hits. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Now, Jeremy Pena. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 2 on, 2 outs. Fouled off down the right side. That one down the line. Vientos bounces it to first, but he digs it out. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Roki Sasaki.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know guys.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And off the base of the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Steve Finley swings through it for strike one. Swing and a high fly ball left field. O'Neill. And there's one down. Here comes the throw. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jorge Soler up at the plate. On the ground. Moore in plenty of time to first. And there are 2 outs. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. And that one fouled off. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is outside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And there's a ball.
3-2.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Torres tossed to second to Walker, and that's 2. Hunter Renfroe at the plate.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Definitely one of the bigger ones in this game. So that double play is going to be one we look back on when this thing is over. Big time execution both on the mound and in the field to get 2 right there.
2 out, space is empty. And it is 2-1. Walker settles under it, and we're back. Bottom of the second, and here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka, and that gets the top of the zone for a strike, and that's in the dirt, and the count is 1-1.
2-1.
And downstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's the strike. 95 of that one.
3-2.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Oh my
Way
God.
inside.
No strikes. Ball.
No score here in the second.
3-0.
And there's ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
One down, runner at first. And now it's Christian Walker. Tanner Banks on the pitch out of the pen here.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance speed, there's 1. To Hodges in time. That's an inning ending. On to the 3rd inning, and now Adam Dunn. Canely back to work. That's inside, and that is ball 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's under it. And there's 1 down. So up next, Gil Hodges. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first. His last time.
Now pitching, John Bernhardt.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. 1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss. That one in triple digits.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That's to third. Zips it to first. And there's 2 away. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That's ball 2.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cut on it.
It's bro.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the 3rd baseman, Mark Vientos. First pitch misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that skips in the dirt. And that's in there at the knees. That one the other way. Moore tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Here is Gleyber Torres. And the first offering is not close. And another ball. And that's in the dirt. In the air, right side. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's Carlos Correa. Doubled in his first AB. That one out to right. Renfroe makes the catch, inning over. On to the 4th. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
In the dirt. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Man at second. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now batting Mike Trout. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's fouled off. The other way. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. Swing and a high fly ball to left.
My
Drops
come
into
on.
the glove,
Yo, bro.
and that's the...
Can't with this
And we're
shit. Oh my
back,
God.
ready
Really
to go for the
cannot
last
with
half of
this
the inning.
fuck-ass game.
Here's the center fielder, Steve Finley.
Now pitching. Here's Johnson.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. This guy's got good power with one swing. He can win it for him. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Nigga, you know how much I have. Why you ask? You see this ring? Oh my God.
Laser.
Throw it, throw it,
Base
throw it,
hit.
throw it, throw it.
Now a long throw home.
No.
Across is the winning run, and they walk it off.
I'll be right back.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
We back.
And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
This to third.
Well, I can't do
Martinez
shit with Gil Hodges.
tosses to
Got
first. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
Foul ball there. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. Nope, he held back. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Foul! That ball's foul!
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now the catcher up to hit. Kyle Higashioka. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Hard hit left side.
You love throwing that.
Fires
fucking
across
slug.
the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Coors Field. And on the hill, Luis Severino.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today. Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And it's caught for the out. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Here's Trout. Swinging a foul straight back. Two outs, base is empty. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away.
2-2 the count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. New inning getting started, and now Mike Trout. Jimenez back to work. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Oh, he gloves it, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. So digging in, Jeremy Pena. Started to
Ball one, no
swing,
strike.
held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Ground ball left side. And that quickly 2 away.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Christian Moore.
That one hammered center field. That's back there.
Oh, Mike.
And it's gone.
Damn.
He hammers one out to center.
What
It's
a
1-0.
shit.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And that's in there for strike 1. Hayes, in his 5th season, 28 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2015. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Higashioka up with it to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's going to be Alex Bregman.
Bregman.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field.
I don't understand why the fucking
And a good
shortstop
start to the
can't
inning.
just go and grab it.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back to the...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Into the second deck it goes. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-1. And first offering is fouled off.
Now pitching. Matt Strahm.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it.
Ball.
He tells
Down.
people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So up next, Max Muncy. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. And now it's Jose Siri. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count. Ball.
O'Neill, the runner at third. Muncy over at first with 1 away. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Renfroe pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Edgar Martinez digs in now.
Edgar Martinez.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. Back here in Denver, now it's Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
That's to third. Sends it across to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So now here's the DH, Adam Dunn.
Hitter Adam Dunn. Now pitching. Drew Miley.
On the ground, right side, and it's just foul. That was. Close. Pinch hitter coming on, Shohei Ohtani. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Pitch misses inside. And now it's even 1-1.
Oh.
Center field. Siri in position. Brings it in. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Gil Hodges will hit next. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We
Game ain't
are
over, man.
tied.
Game ain't over.
And we're all square.
What he
It's
thought this shit
2-2.
was, man.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now the number 2 hitter, Tyler O'Neill. First offering, and it just misses. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. It bangs off the wall.
I thought it was going.
Throws to second, in with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Kyle Higashioka now at the plate. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses across to first. That ends the inning. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now here is Bryce Eldridge. And that one fouled off. Tried to check his swing, appeal to 3rd, and yes, he did. He went around. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
2 strikes.
And that skips into dirt. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Mike Trout. Went down on strikes his first time through. Now this is a rocket to left. 2 away.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying, and it's off the wall into second, and he's got it double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle.
Oh my
Now
God.
this one gets through. Runner around 3rd on his way to the plate. Throw is offline.
Damn.
This one's over, and they walk it off and win it 3-2. A 3-2 final. Welcome to Capitol Lang Park. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Trappers going up against the Spiders. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Detroit Spiders.
Just about set. Getting the nod in this one, Kevin Gossman.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Fiducia.
The catcher, Hunter Fiducia.
Outside low. And this one is off and running.
7 o'clock.
That one to first. The tag, and he's out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Just missing
ball
there.
1.
Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Gleyber Torres. Full extension.
Oh my God.
Makes the catch. Back here with my pal Singy. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Roy Halladay.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate.
that's
Important that the defense
Posa.
stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll make it safely for a leadoff double in the bottom of the first.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
2-1.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. Reynolds at second with nobody out. And fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Man at second. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A two-run homer, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0. Brooks lead. The next to hit takes ball one. And that's through there for a strike. And the count even at 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one is absolutely belted. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double. Here's Gleyber Torres. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1.
No outs. Runner on second.
Bro, I didn't even want it there, bro.
That's well struck. Gone. Gleyber Torres goes yard. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's...
Oh, my God.
This one high and
Going
deep,
right.
way back there. That's not coming back. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Chicago taking on the Dominican Republic. Ready to go? Here's Mike Trout. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And we're underway in Detroit. Not even close there. And 1-1. And that's in the dirt. And strike two.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Ellie De La Cruz in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And now it's even up.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Randy.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That's down and in. Alonso hitting third in the lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Swings and misses, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him. Here's Jose Ramirez. That just misses. Ball one. And that one in the air center field. Trout is there. He makes the grab. And there's one away. So digging in, Curtis Granderson. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
There's the strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Swung on, belted. Trout ranges back. Makes the
Oh my God, bro. Damn, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, shit, that's Mike. I can't even
second inning set to go. Here's
Damn.
Jason Hayward.
Fuck, bro.
Johnson back to work. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And out number one on the grab. Now the third baseman, Cam Smith. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
One out, bases empty.
Oh, shit.
Check swing, appeal to first, and he won around. Just enough that time. Rip to third. 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
See if you can
One
go
ball,
upstairs a little
two
bit.
strikes.
Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next
That's
offering
ball two.
misses, and it's 2-2. Now one
Full count.
missed. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Granderson makes the play. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. And Gleyber
Outside,
takes
that's a ball.
outside. And a swing and a miss there.
I can't
One
eat.
ball, one strike.
Me later.
Gleyber gets a piece, 1-2.
Oh,
Here comes a pitch.
2-2 the count.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Michael Conforto will climb in. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
And now the
Inside
count
ball.
is even. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive, caught.
y'all, bro, I can't
That
have
is- that
shit.
is a
Like, I
positive
just
sign.
can't have
Even though-
shit. I can't have nothing, bro. Damn.
Probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Reese
That's a ball.
Hoskins in now, takes ball 1 off the
1-0.
plate. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 out, space is empty. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Trout settles under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Well, here we go, top of the third, scoreless game. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Now pitching. Lee Smith.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Piazza aboard here at first with nobody out. Up and in, and the count is 2-2.
No,
Swing
whoa,
and a
no,
high fly
bro,
ball hit the air,
no,
left center
fuck.
field. This one's got a chance. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. Go ahead run is at third. Ryan Dozier. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Granderson sizes this one up. Makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. The relay. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. Trout swings through that one as
0-1
he
the
comes
count.
to the plate for the second time today. And
1-1.
ball 1.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the
2
baseball
balls,
instead of
1
going to
strike.
first base.
In the dirt. Swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus
2
power
balls,
right there.
2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Oh, great stop. Down to third, and he gets back safely. Zips it across, and that's an out. Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one pulled foul. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-2.
0-2 is the count. That's a ball.
Oh, great grab on the dive. Not in
Damn.
time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Granderson snags it, and that back here in Detroit as we go to the last of the third. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2.
That was the
Ball
sweeper,
one.
but it missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Next to hit, Brooks Baldwin. That one catches the corner for a strike. Popped up. Alonso makes the grab for the second out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the catcher, Hunter Fiducia. In there at the knees, and that is strike one.
Nope. 1-1.
In the air, out towards left center, and that'll do it.
In a 3-inning game.
We'll check. Maybe it for this live. The service is not working. So we'll catch you in the next one, man.